Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've done a video. I'm like well overdue. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what I've been up to. So I basically burnt out about a month ago, just completely overwhelmed emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, just completely and utterly burnt out. So I needed to take some time out. And I got quite poorly very, very quickly as well. So I decided that I needed to try and heal myself from within. And the way that I was going to do that was through nutrition. So I rested, I took time off work, I let my team take care of things. So I shut down all of my activity on social media. I withdrew right back and only did the bare minimum. And then as I started to get better and I could eat because I'd gone off food as well, and I was just exhausted, just completely exhausted. And so I got my medication sorted out with the doctor and was put on a different dosage, which has helped. And I decided to make sure that I was getting more fruit and veg and just better quality food, really good quality food. And I've noticed that I've lost weight, I have more energy, and I feel better mentally as well. So I stopped eating all kinds of crap, and to be honest, didn't crave it at all. I just wasn't interested in eating bad food. I wanted to eat good food. And when I've been explaining this to people, I've said, I've burnt out 3 or 4 times in my life, and then every time I've got back on track, so to speak. I haven't done anything different, and I think it's Einstein that says that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And so I knew I had to do something significant. I had to change significantly in order for me to be able to feel better. So I changed my eating habits. Like I said, I cooked more from scratch. I enjoy cooking, but I'd convinced myself that just putting any old crap in the oven was suitable enough. I was going to get enough nutrition from that, and I wasn't doing it all the time, but I was eating just processed food more than I would usually eat. So that went, and I was juicing and green smoothies and more the right kind of carbohydrates as opposed to the kind of carbohydrates that just slow you down and make you feel sluggish. And then I noticed on social media, when I gradually reintroduced myself back to it, that it was National Vegetarian Week coming up. This was last week. And so I decided to set myself the challenge of being a veggie for a week, and I made my family do it with me as well. My kids are 4 and 7, and they lasted for 5 days, and my husband lasted the entire week, which I'm really, really proud of him for that. And I had to really concentrate and focus on the kinds of foods that I was cooking, and I had to think a little bit more around meals, and I just really, really enjoyed it, like so much so that I decluttered my kitchen. Which I've been wanting to do that for over a year, and I just haven't got around to it. And I thought, I've got too much crap in my kitchen, I need to get rid of it all. And so I decluttered. So lasted the entire week. So that finished on Sunday, and then Monday I went and had a full English at my local cafe. And eating pork actually made me feel sick. I didn't enjoy it at all, and it didn't taste nice to me. Whereas I would have ate something like that maybe once or twice a week, and so I didn't enjoy that. I craved chicken and fish more so, I found. And so yesterday we had really good weather here in Brum, and so we had an outdoor tea. I was going to do a barbecue, but I couldn't be bothered, so I just did everything in the oven. So the kids had burgers and hot dogs, and I had chicken. I did have like a sausage and a bit of a burger, but again, didn't enjoy it at all. So I had steamed fish and chicken and really enjoyed that. And then today I've eaten chicken again, and I don't want to eat red meat. And I've now decided that I'm going to eat vegetarian meals a few times a week. I felt healthier. I noticed that my skin was clearer. I noticed that my energy levels went through the roof, and this might be too much information for you men out there, but I noticed that around that time of the month that happened while I was on National Vegetarian Week, I didn't suffer from PMT, which I suffer horrifically usually, and I wasn't in any pain, which for the first couple of days I'm usually in quite a lot of pain. So that was my experience of National Vegetarian Week. I would challenge anybody to try it, because 80% of your healthy lifestyle is your nutrition and 20% is exercise. And so if you combine the two, you can notice differences very, very quickly. So this has only been going on, my healthy eating, for about a month, and my experience of vegetarianism for a week, and I noticed a massive difference. And while I'm not going to convert to being a vegetarian full time, I definitely have a better appreciation of certain types of foods, and I'm going to experiment more with meals so my children understand that it is okay to have food without meat on the plate. To be fair, they did do really, really well, but I think come Saturday when we took them out for pizza, they'd had enough, and my daughter especially wanted pepperoni, so we gave in. Anyway, that was my experience of National Vegetarian Week, combined with an update of where I am right now and how I'm feeling. So I'm feeling a lot more positive. Still don't get enough sleep, but I think that's part and parcel of having 2 young children and working in the fitness industry. But I definitely feel a lot better mentally, physically, spiritually and emotionally. So there will be more content coming from me, but I'm not overloading myself. I've gone back to my studies, so I'm studying again now, and that needs to take precedence. But I'll update you about that another time. But this is relatively short and sweet, and I've gone over my 5-minute LinkedIn limit for those of you that are watching this on LinkedIn. For those of you that are watching it on YouTube or on my website, hey, this is longer than I would usually do. Okay, so time out for me, and I will see you guys real soon in my next video.